Morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is part 2 of the market update for the August 26th. Did a 10-minute video earlier, so if you want to climb onto that one to see why we've got a target zone here, why we've put the turning point there, the identification of a double top, the reason for it, and what we're looking for, that's all there. So this is just an update to say it does look like the initial findings are coming into play, and that is what I'm watching for is either price to go down here or alternatively down there. So if it went down the second option, it's going to spend some time over here trying to decide which path to take. So it can either come across and then down, or down, across, and then something like whatever it does, but into the target zone. So the reason I bring that up is because I've put the target zone a little far into the future over here, as turning point 5 forms at the middle of the cycle. Okay, you can see this middle line over here. In case it's not clear, there's the beginning of our cycle, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4, end of cycle. In the middle of the cycle is where turning point 5 forms. And then that's one of the deciding factors I considered back here. Okay, so around the 19th of August, once again, if you're new to my work, go check it out in my profile. It's all recorded and third-party verified. I said that we're going to get into this range. Reason being is because, well, one of the reasons, shall I say, being is because we got a turning point 5 that forms at the middle of a cycle. So hopefully you're going to jot that down somewhere. And then here it is. We're going from turning point 5, or the third high from the cycle, to turning point 6, or the third low in the cycle. And again, I've put it a little further out because from a market spacing perspective, you still got another 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10 to form. So another 5 turning points to form on the second half of this cycle. If it comes in too early, then there's a lot of pressure for turning point 7 to go quite far across on its own, just like turning point 5 did. And we saw along the turning point 5 travel that it was a bit bumpy, right? So it's not ideal to have long ups. It spooks out a lot of traders. So how it came up like that, and then boom, back to entry, consolidation, boom, and then down again. There was quite an aggressive down over there, and then a little bit of accumulation and progression to the upside, but it wasn't too convincing, and then a big boom at the end there. So it's not the ideal setup when you've got a lot of ground to cover, as we do over here, should we have an early turning point, and then you're going to see some weird behavior again, and then maybe a burst up top if that's the case. So why I've mentioned all of that is because the better thing for the market to do is to perhaps do something like that. However, I'm just watching the line it's currently chosen and just seeing where that goes. So if it continues to go down here, then I might extend the target zone to include this point over here, and then we will keep up to date with that. So don't worry about that. That should only kind of give us a indication of whether it's going to transpire or not by Wednesday. So today's Monday, the 26th. And by Wednesday, we should have confirmation of where the next low has formed. So give it about 24 to 48 hours to choose how it gets to its next destination. But as always, I'll be updating you in the morning and in the afternoon within my time zone, which is GMT or UTC, whichever way you want to call it. And we'll unpack what the market wants to do next from there. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the 27th of August. Have a good one for now. Chat to you tomorrow.